We gonna find out.
Talking about apartment, so I got some stuff. I feel like shit.
You gotta be. See, that's all I can tell you.
You gotta keep coming, that's all.
That's all. That's the more you get engaged in it,
Yeah.
the more people.
I ain't always be screaming and hollering at buses.
I know. I love it when you say, when can? That was a call of a lifetime. We needed something like that to make us think. Nobody say, nobody call for the other guy. They call for the low man on the totem pole. I would rather be the low man on the totem pole.
Get it.
For sure.
We need some help.
And we do. I love it though. They make it easy for the little man to get podcasts are taking over. You know, it's cost effective.
Yeah.
All the stuff, you don't have that much of a staff.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little, it's cost effective. Get this together, family. Yeah. Oh, she outside. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. When I pulled up. How you beautiful? Hey, how you doing? How you beautiful people doing? Y'all know. It's old Spaceless Sprocket and tapped in. You heard. Hardest working man in the game on the independent circuit. You heard. Then I showed up like a ref with a whistle. You got me pressing it. They make life so sweet for us right now. What's good? And it is. I'm waiting on Winters to get here, then I'm on my way out there. Zeker. I'm waiting on her to pull in and I'm dipping out. Well, how everybody doing, Looney? What it do, 954 at your door? What it do, Avis, Sarah P, Mario Diaries, Georgia Boy, Bertha Beckman said, Nola, baby. See, we got something to say. I don't know. I know what you told me, Bonnie Bunny. That ain't me. Meet Freaks, what it do, H Swag, Nakia Harris. We in the building. Mr. LCT. I'm in the building, 704. Oh, wait, can you send the t-shirts to? Give me a second. I'll tell you where you can send them to. I'll tell you where you can send them to. What up, Nelly Nell, Petty Fish? What up, Salty Chef? I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to say it on here. I'm in the Wilson Line, everybody will know. We in the building. Definitely. I was about to mess up Jared. What it do? I was about to mess up Mr. LCT. You see, if you can see our L's in the front. As you can see, Andre Holland. We in the building. back. Maybe the whole squad might be.
It's both of us. How much you got one? Yeah. Did you get me one? Oh, yeah, she's so scandalous. Give me cold up in. Hey, Mickey.
How you doing?
Yeah, how about you?
I can't complain.
I got the snack filled up, just so you know. Pretty heavy today. I got water. There's all kinds of them. Shit. Yes, yes, we found.
tell you that you know Delegate James, that little short black guy that always sits up there? He was riding his lawnmower at the cemetery and the fuel line exploded, burned his back. He's in the Hurley Hospital burn unit, in intensive care. So would you kind of put that word out and ask people to pray for him? Please. I'm gonna get up and see him. He's back here. The Lord told me to call him. And when he answered his phone and he told me where he was at, I was like,
The which one? That's the one with the softball?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Yeah. You know, remember when we had that meeting over at the library and we signed him up to be a Democrat delegate? Because we didn't care how they signed up, just get involved. And he signed up as a Democrat. But you know what? Most of the time he said they don't have their meetings, and he said most of the time he can't believe what they're saying. And see, that's all. Go and listen to both sides. Just go. You know, do and be what you want. Get involved. Yeah, he's in intensive care in the burn unit. So we need to lift him up in prayer.
Sure.
All right.
I'm taking it.
And you know, the flowers that they've got right there. There's a, it's in the, it's in the flowers. I'm going to tell you.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah, you lie.
What?
You lie.
Okay, so anyway, it's in the name says congrats. Yeah. I said, oh, were those for me? And she said, no. And then the other girl said, she's gonna get sued. So anyway. Well, I asked her where my bag was. I need a bag. Now I've got one that's like this big.
This is so funny. This is some funny stuff right there. This is some funny stuff.
Did you know that?
Nah, I didn't. Dang. It's rough on him. You out of, I ain't have it on you.
Oh, you did?
No, I ain't got it on you. How about you?
four members present. Our fifth member is approaching the dais right now. You want to do another roll call when she sits down? First, or do you want to just
Ms. Johnson? Ms. Priestley?
present?
Ms. Wendy Carter is not in. Ms. Burns? Mr. Shad?
Present.
Mr. Pfeiffer is not in. Mr. Bailey? We have 5 members present.
We have 5 members present. The Open Meetings Act details the statutory requirements for individuals wishing to speak before a public body. A public body must allow a person to address a meeting of a public body under rules established and reported by the public body. Council Rule 29.8. Any person at a council meeting may be called to order by the president or any council member for failure to be germane, for vulgarity, or for speaking in excess of the allotted time, or any other violation of these rules. Rule 29.9. Any person who is called to order shall yield the floor until the chair shall have determined whether he or she is in order. If a person is determined to be out of order, that person must yield the floor and forfeit any remaining time. It is now time, is there any agenda changes or additions? Hearing none, yes.
For item number 1, resolution to reallocate $100,000 of our funding to the Franklin Avenue Mission East Side Compassionate Mission Center, St. Mark Missionary Baptist Church, to the outreach and Christian faith love for food access and food system support.
As an add-on, number 1, do you have, Ray? Now we're going to act without objection. Okay, there's now time for public comment. I also want to remind everyone to please silence your phones. Thank you. Members of the public who wish to address the city council or its committees must register before the meeting begins. A box will be placed at the entrance to the council chambers for collection of registrations. No additional speakers or slips will be accepted after the meeting begins. Members of the public shall have no more than 3 minutes per speaker during public comment, with only 1 speaking opportunity per speaker. Before we start public comment, I want to welcome Sean Johnson, our council member from the 3rd Ward. Congratulations on a race well run. And clerk, who's our first public speaker?
The first speaker is R.L. Mitchell.
Hello, I'm R.L. Mitchell. I live in the 3rd Ward. And 759 East Linden Avenue. Last week I was missing in this city of Flint. But for the record, I was out campaigning with the woman who running for 3rd Ward seat, but we ain't nobody in our council seat. But I look over there now, and if it wasn't for that person sitting over there now, you would have closed down the whole city hall council meeting. But I want you to know my birthday was August 15th. I was out. They usually they told me to put a pin and put the money on my chest. And I was supposed to be walking the board, but the brick walk, but the bus would allow me to come get off the bus. You wanted me to get out way down in the high rise, and I stayed on the bus and went to the dollar store instead. And this woman came and got me and took me to a center. She said, I'm secure. She said, oh, what? She took me to her house out of Flint Township, $1 million house, and I just said, take a video of me since the Bobo was being kidnapped, the teenagers throwing them in jail, you know, and for no reason, and they just go along with the flow. You know, young boy was a boxer, he just went. I said, in case I come missing, I'm gonna take you. She said, no, but she said, I can take a picture. And then if it wasn't for that picture, I would have been missing it, because I was going to say, let's don't go to the city hall, since you supposed to be my wife. And the brother, they said, but that was when the freak out. She got mad because I couldn't think of her name. She got about 3 cars in the driveway in the garage. I couldn't be down there so small. Anyway, I said that to say this. I come down to City Hall, and I was found in the hall of the people at the desk that they were looking for you. People concerned. So they took me off then she made a list, and then the birthday people. Because I went over at the Goodville, and the woman, I went to the conference, the music station, to put my name on the radio. That's how I think they found me on the woman's picture. That's how I found out. The woman left me in the car with a daughter called me that $1,000 phone. It messed up the phone and never working like since. And that's how this town is. And what? Not that talking, but I'm to the lady in the third ward. I couldn't see you in the parking lot. You know what? I'm super tough. How you get in that seat? That must be empty. I'm still operating right now. You explain that with your 3 minutes together. That ain't over America. And it's unprecedented city of Flint. Y'all Avenue. Stay tuned.
The next speaker is Deborah Coleman.
Give it up.
How y'all doing? My name is Deborah Coleman. I'm from the First Ward. This last month has been so overwhelming for me. I stepped up and came to speak my piece about what happened to me in the Lawson family the weekend of August 2nd. That led me to continue to come speak up and speak about the innocent young lady that lost her life on A10. If it was properly staffed, like drop vests, back to the bricks, bike to the bricks, there may have been a different outcome. Everyone is to blame, from the parents down to who signed the permit. I know they want to stop A10 day now, maybe that was the plan. This is for the council, so correct me if I'm wrong. Flint City Council play a huge part in Flint. Play a huge part in how Flint is ran because they pass local laws, budgets, oversee city departments, etc. Y'all are a key part of the city governance. Do the permits come past y'all first or last to look over to make sure permits are up to code, or to set regulations on permits to make sure everything is ran smoothly and safe for the people and community? I'm asking because if that is so to the council, please, for A10 Day for the future events, can y'all come together as a whole on this panel and do the right thing together and make sure the people are safe at A10 future events, just like back to the bricks, drop fest, bike to the bricks and the cram, etc. I am in a learning stage. I see why the city is in turmoil. Nothing against all of you, but the ones that fight against the grain for the greater good. Because, again, correct me if I'm wrong, the council has a role in permit decisions that approve of permits for events, especially those that impact public spaces. Basically, y'all, the council, grant the permits for downtown events, so y'all play a big part in making sure everything runs smoothly and safe for the people downtown. So where I'm going with this is next year's permit for A10 needs all boxes checked like all the other events that get the proper protection. Flint City Council, y'all damn near run the city. In an ideal scenario, y'all supposed to work together for the good of the city benefit, not your own. The goal is always unity and progress. The ones on the panel that don't care what happens in or to Flint only just wanted to get what they want, throw their authority around, and need to be held accountable while they're still on the council. And me/Flint residents need to vote. They weird snake asses out along with City Hall. It's up to us if we want to be, if we want a better city, stop talking, stand up for your city. And then to the slow lady with the casket lipstick on, you don't need to be vice president, because you like, just like that little girl said, you get off on your throwing your authority around. Because you know what you said to me and did to me in the hallway last week. But that's why they be talking about you all the time and snapping on you.
The next speaker is Anthony L.U. and
Good evening, Council. I know how hard y'all work. I see every day what my councilman's doing in this big award, and I'm proud. I admonish myself to say this, but you guys work your asses off. And I don't care what anybody says.
Out of here for that.
Give me my time.
No.
Get them out of here if they do it. I wanted to say this, and I want to say it clearly. The young lady in the third ward, best of luck, get to it. All of us have to work together and pull together. The entire town, we have to get together and pull together. We can't pull each other down and get out the barrel. We have gone from 57 schools to 6. Paul McGee said, Flint is going to let all schools fail so they can get a job person. She's an all-state player, an all-world athlete, Olympian, you name it. And she was a school board member. And she said, look, they're going to let the schools fail. That has nothing to do with you guys. But I'm telling everybody, you guys work hard. You guys get in here every day and you fighting to get every inch of what we get out of our money for these projects. And if they don't know, run for office. You'll see what's like. Am I right? If you are not in the midst of what's going on and you don't understand what's going on, if you don't know what's being built, find out what's being built. If you don't know about Flint, go back to when 70,000 Indians were killed. Right in the Flint, in a battle, right before Flint River. I found a projectile that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm donating that to, once I get the curator to give me money, to the Flint paramedics. Every dollar of it. Every dollar of it is going to the Flint paramedics. And you guys made it happen. They don't know it, but we know it, don't we? We got Flint paramedics because of this council that we have right now. We didn't have paramedics for the Flint Fire Department before you guys got in. Am I right? Those guys saved my life. They talk about response times. I was shot in my mouth yesterday. Guess what? The police got there in less than 2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes, they were there taking me to the hospital. And I'm speaking before you as a thanks. Thank you. And God bless you.
the next speaker is Bethany Hazard.
Bethany Hazard, West Flint. I just want to talk about years ago, Gildy was talking about the city shrinking thing. His great idea was for city services like police and emergency services, ambulances. Okay, I live 30 block in my neighborhood near the Crown. We're not allowed to leave from my neighborhood. Years ago, a lady needed an ambulance. 2 ladies lived here all their lives that were born here. Parents were immigrants from Germany. Needed an ambulance
ambulance in the neighborhood. Then they said the ambulance could come back in the neighborhood after that event. Now this year, when I was at Neighborhood Watch, they said again, they're not letting anybody else ambulance come in the neighborhood. You know, there's a cop on every stinking corner in my neighborhood, not letting people out of this small area. But when we need a police, they won't come. 4th of July, they got a party downtown. The lady near me, she got a brand new garage door, and her neighbors were drunk and just high or whatever, and shot her brand new garage door out. She called the police, and they told me the police would be coming. You shouldn't have parties downtown when you can't serve the people that pay the taxes. I lived at once in the middle class neighborhood. You guys know every single one that can move out because of your shenanigans. You put things to take kids to the streets in my neighborhood, and I watched it happen. Nice little kids went to the streets. I have 5 liquor stores in a 1 mile area. Flint has over, like 80 liquor stores over the amount by law. And that's ridiculous. You put event places that black people in, park on sidewalks. A lady just moved across from me a couple months ago. She works at a plant out of town. Couldn't get in her garage or driveway because you guys wanted an event place. Another event place. How many event places do you need? Bring them downtown. Well, he said the party was going to be downtown, right? You put the hookers near me. You put the booze stores near me. You got the same drug dealers in my neighborhood for years. Nobody bust them or do a darn thing. I had a crackhead across the street from me, and he got to live there for years. The same meth head that burned a house down is still in my neighborhood harassing old people. He was coming to my door at 2 in the morning, knocking on my door, wanting me to buy stolen jewelry for me, another lady he brought. I'm sick of it. You guys do nothing about the crime because of Kelly's plan. That's why you lost residents. Don't ever think about not having money. The next speaker is Zoe Lynch.
Hi, I'm Zoe Lynch. I'm here to share with you today a resource. Sorry. Share with you today a resource that's coming up on September 27th from 2 o'clock to probably around about 4:30. It's going to be at the church. There's no walls on Dupont Street. It's not care walk. It'll be co-sponsored between Tennessee Health System and not the National Alliance of Mental and Suicide. Representing today.
Stay closer to the mic.
I'm representing Downey National Alliance on Mental Illness today. And we're co-sponsoring an event on September 27th at the Church with No Walls at 6202 Main Street. From 2 o'clock until 4:30. There's going to be hot dogs and food for the community, a DJ, resource tables, and a 1 mile walk. There'll be a $20 sponsorship fee for all those that come for the walk, and you're all welcome. Thank you.
The next speaker is Kawana Mack.
Hello. I'm gonna be nice tonight. Well, welcome, 3rd Ward Councilwoman Johnson. Give you a fair chance like everybody else. If you can't do the crime, then don't. If you can't do the time, then don't do the crime. Don't do it. Man, the last week we had before, when they didn't have that 3rd Ward seat, Judy, Candace, Liddell, all of them was sick, about to throw up. But now, they think they still in control. Y'all going down?
That's right.
Y'all see the mayor in Louisiana? She going down. But I want to say prayers for T-Cell, Terrence Cell's family. He passed away. Flint After Dark podcast. And I'm gonna be watching. Be watching. Do what's right. You too, Davina. All right.
The next speaker is Delani Copeland.
One, two, three, all eyes on me. I'm Keelan Kopi and I just turned 13 years old and I'm going to be your teacher today. It's been a while since we have been able to review our basic rules we should have learned back in kindergarten. Since we have a new student joining us today, it's the perfect time for a refresher. I know some of these skills are difficult for some of you to execute, but it's okay. I'm here to help you. Number one, treat others the way you would like to be treated. It's not nice to roll your eyes when someone else has the floor. Two, when someone is speaking, listen to them and give them your full attention. That means not looking down at your phone, having conversations under the table, or laughing at them. Number three, your tone means just as much as what you're trying to say. You can have good intentions in what you are saying, but the way you say it and the tone of your voice makes the difference if people understand what you are trying to say or if they feel you are attacking them. Number four, don't tell lies. Number five, no bullying. That means both verbally and physically. I also want to review two minor council rules that have not been followed recently. Council rules number 30.3 states council members refer to each other as council member of the ward. Another one that hasn't been followed is rule 5.5 says without a quorum, the council may take no action except to convene or adjourn. A lot of times you guys like to call meetings to order without quorum and then wait until you have enough people for quorum.
Next speaker is Mari Copeland.
Last weekend was Back to the Bricks weekend, and thankfully it went off without any major incidents or loss of life. But I can't help but once again compare the police presence between Back to the Bricks, A10 Day, and Drop Fest. At Drop Fest, there was also a huge presence of sheriffs, Flint U of M police downtown to ensure the community felt safe. The very next day during A10 Day, we all know that the police presence was almost non-existent. That is verified by the amount of fights that occurred, shooting, and the unfortunate double shooting. Following the shooting, local law enforcement vowed to step up their enforcement, and that's exactly what they did. Flint police pulled out their special ATV to help patrol the downtown area. Sheriffs were handing out bottled water and threw a barbecue, and there was police on every corner in the air. I would like to know why there was such a difference between the events and who dropped the ball to protect our community. Next, we have a lot of people and groups that are trying to work to help the community and the youth here in Flint. Community leaders need to be able to collaborate on how the most effective ways for the entire city. That means working with groups around the community that doesn't necessarily fall on your radar because they're more grassroots and not running the same circles as you do. The kids in our community shouldn't be dealing with the grief and trauma of having to get rid of their friends and loved ones over and over again due to time here in Flint. If the goal at the end of the day is a strong community and a brighter future for our kids, it's time to step up and work together across the board. I would also like to address Chief Green, reach out to Chief Paul at ULM Police Department and talk to him about how they're doing community policing. Last thing, I live by the quote, if they don't give you a seat at the table, stand on it with a microphone. My little sister is literally just admitting me. There's no stopping her. There's quite literally no stopping her. You can roll your eyes, ignore me. Okay, you can say whatever you want. You can do all of that stuff to me, you can do all of that to me, but don't give that energy to my little sister. That's not cool. My goal is and has always been to fight for the kids here in my community, and I don't plan on stopping. So there's no stopping either of us.
Thank you.
The next speaker is Tavion Coffee.
I just wanted to address the newly sworn in council person for the third ward. I really hope you the best for your residency. I really hope you do the best for your residents and for your ward and the rest of your city. The last council meeting you attended, you and your entire family followed out my girlfriend Mari, her sister Peanut, and her friend Michaela, attempting to start an altercation to the point where the police had to block the elevators and the stairs. That was the first impression that I had of you, and that left a bad taste in my mouth. I hope that that was just an isolated incident, and now that you have, and not have, okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought. And not how you carry out yourself for the rest of for your officials.
The next speaker is Gabriel Murchison.
Hello everyone, my name is Gabrielle Murchison. My mom is Shanti Murchison, and my auntie councilwoman Burns of the 6th Ward is the one who represents us. We thank her for everything she does and for how she
city feed
listens
on,
to
yeah.
the people. But what I'm really grateful for is she doesn't cheat, she doesn't lie.
I'm finna. Hey, family, I might
And
have
she
to.
doesn't,
Hey, is Trevor on here?
she doesn't
Y'all might have to go to the city
lie,
feed, and I'm
and
gonna
she
be right back.
respects
I gotta
the
get up
people
out of here for a
who
second. I'll be back.
Ms. Burns, JWC, and Mr. Dennis